Look, it's really, really sad, shocking development to see the President of Haiti assassinated, and I understand that his wife severely injured. J'offre mes condoléances les plus sincères à la famille, au peuple haïtien. It's really a shocking development. You know, I think you can be sure Haiti is an issue the Council already deals with, that we will continue to support the people of Haiti. This is a critical moment. I think we all knew it was sensitive and difficult on the ground in Haiti in view of the political situation and the security situation. This puts that in even graver danger than before. So I'm quite confident the Council will, in a very quick way, meet to see how we can continue to support the people of Haiti. I think this is a dark hour for them, and we certainly want to be sure that we can express our support for the people of Haiti.
Okay, so you are planning a meeting or a statement, or?
I would expect that there will be a meeting in the coming days. Yeah, I would expect it's the natural thing to do when we see a situation that we have responsibility for, that we speak out. You've heard that from us before. We believe the Council assumes its responsibility, and particularly vis-à-vis the people of Haiti today, who clearly must be very destabilised by such a horrific development overnight. So we will work with the French presidency to support the people of Haiti.
Any news on your Syria negotiations? You had consultations yesterday. I believe you had an experts meeting yesterday afternoon, but the Russians didn't even turn up.
Well, work is ongoing. These are, as you know, complex issues. We come back to the argument that we have made as pen holders. This is an absolutely critical humanitarian resolution that we want to see renewed. We've made the argument that we heard from OCHA yesterday that more can be done with more. So we have a crossing at Bab al-Hawa. We argued for reopening Al Yarabea. We want to do more with more. We certainly want to see humanitarian access to the millions of people at risk. We've defined it. We've been told it is a life and death situation. So we are working all the hours we have now with everyone, including the Russian Federation, to come to a successful outcome here. Ideally, we do that tomorrow, but certainly we know the mandate runs until Saturday, and so we're wasting no effort, no time. Politically complex, humanitarian case is open and shut. We need to support the people in Syria, and we just can't even envisage not doing that. So.
Is your resolution the only one still in existence, or is there more than one resolution?
Well, we're working as pen holders on our text, and that's what we're discussing with all the members of the Security Council today.
And one last one, the Gerd Dam is being discussed on Thursday. Tunisia has now come up with a draft resolution on that. Do you think, one, there'll be an open meeting, and two, there'll be a vote?
Well, I certainly think we are all, as I understand it, ready to meet to discuss. This is a critical issue. We know that for Ethiopia, but certainly for Egypt and Sudan also, this is an issue that's very preoccupying. We know the ministers are in town, and I've been meeting with them. The Egyptian delegation certainly have asked that we consider a resolution, and we're looking at what the Security Council can do. We want to be constructive. We want to be helpful. In our view, the African Union must really lead the negotiation. It's been a very long road. We recognise a decade of negotiations. There should be a resolution to this amongst the three parties, and if the Security Council can be helpful in building confidence amongst them, we're willing to support that effort. But we certainly want to see the three parties come up with a solution and to de-escalate any situation currently underway. As we've seen the beginning of the second filling of the dam, we've seen how Egypt and Sudan have reacted to that. We want to see the parties at a table working with the African Union in particular to come up with a solution.
Can I ask one last question about Haiti? How do you explain that for decades the country has been in turmoil? There was not one government that lasted or was not corrupt.
It's a deeply worrying situation. You know, the Security Council has in decades tried to support, and indeed I felt the last time we discussed this at the Council, we have a plan. The preparation of elections I thought was a sign of hope, and we were in constant contact with both the government, the Special Representative, and the support that the humanitarian and political support that the UN has given. This is a dark turn, and we certainly want to try and now, as I said earlier, support the people of Haiti and get back on track, hopefully to a democratic future, but this is a very worrying development.
Thanks, everyone. I think we'll come back to you, Alan.
Ambassador, do you find that the international investigation is needed for this assassination?
I think we need to get the facts and understand what actually happened, and to get a report from the Special Representative and to hear from the UN. But we will certainly be at the table to take any responsibility as Security Council that we can.
Thanks a million, everyone.